Hello YouTube, GHQ Ty and Adam here. This is Star Dragon World. This is version 1 of Prism Dragons. There are things that's going to change, as we've told you. So keep in mind this is just the first design and there are more to come. But to start with, we have 3 copies of Fermint, which is your Mac Braver clone. He's the first likely to come out. He's not very useful, and we generally keep size 3s in centre. But that's pretty much all there is to say about it. It's Mac Braver clone. Almarona, 3 copies. When it comes into play and you have size 3 in your centre, then you gain a gauge, which is, again, very useful. Not as good as it could be, because, you know, there's better things, like 4 copies of Wrestling. Wrestling is your, when it comes into play, if you've got a size 3 Prism Dragon and you know it's in a theme, then you draw a card. Not once per turn, so you can just keep calling these things.
Which is pretty good now.
Yeah. We have 2 copies of Kampala, which is our 8/3/8. Penetrate, gain 4 life on entry, and if you're 10 or more life, hit gains double attack. This can put you back up so you can use your Starjack boosts and whatnot. It's only a tech card, so... we play 2 more tech cards, which is Calvados, which is 1 soul, and pretty much when it's attacked, you don't take damage from Penetrate, which is useful. When it dies, you gain a gauge. So he replaces himself. Again, tech card will probably come out if we get more Thoras. We have 4 of the trial deck Thora, which is your Radiant Crystal Dragon. Can't be killed in the centre. This is the weakest of the ones. And it's 2 gauge cool cost, but you gain a soul, so he sticks around for a bit. But clearly, the main event is the Quiescence Crystal Dragon, which also, apart from not being able to destroy one in the centre, is 3 gauge cool cost, but gains 2 soul. And you can't take damage from effect, which is what makes him very solid. Plus that soul guard and the double attack, not killed in centre. Yeah, all of them have. Well, I say all. The Athoras have double attack.
Soul guard.
Yeah, because they're nice. Yeah. We have some boots.
Which is
Crystal spikes.
Yeah.
So boots. That 4k defense is very good. 0/0 not so much. 1 gauge to call it, to play it, and your center Prism gains +2/+2, which puts it in some very nice numbers.
And its effect cannot be nullified.
Exactly, which its effect can't be nullified, and it means that your Prism Dragon's effect can't be nullified in the center, gives you a better matchup against stars, because you'll still have your Soul Guard, so on and so forth. And when your Prism Dragon in the centre is attacked, then you deal a damage once per turn, which is a very, very useful ability, just to ping that little bit. Jumping into spells now, because obviously that was the monsters we played 22 of, and then the 4 items. 3 copies of Starjack Boost. This needs a new border. This really bugs me. It needs a new border. But if you're on 7 or more life, you gain a gauge and draw a card. Simple, to the point, which is the perfect partner card for Enhancement, which is if you have a Prism Dragon, do the same.
Size 3/1.
Yeah, but that's pretty much as read. 4 copies of Radiant Shell, which is our Nullify pay gauge. Deal a damage and nullify an attack, so long as you have. The Prerequisite Prism. We play 3 Amulets. Amulet is your +3/+3 and slapback, so Draco Energy clone. We play it because we can hit nice numbers, but it's nicer if they can't kill our stuff. A lot of people don't play this, but 3 copies of Prism, which is our counter pay gauge, kill something with equal or lower power than the defense of our Prism Dragon. So it's a very nice card. Again, that'll probably come out if I find something better. But for now, it's a good card purely because it gives you that little bit of removal that can hit high numbers. So Bye Bye Yamageddon and all that kind of nice things. 4 mystery setting, which is your shove it into soul. When your Prism Dragon doesn't leave the field, you gain a gauge. Simple.
He's after 2 more foils.
Yes, I do need 2 more foils. And last but not least is Brush Upper, which is our better version of Wrath Trigger. So obviously, if your Prism Dragon would leave the field, it doesn't.
He's after 3 foils of them ones.
Yes, I do. I need followers for pretty much everything. But that is the profile. If you like it, feel free to leave a like on your way out, comment, subscribe, all that nice things. If you've got any suggestions, feel free, because I'm always willing to listen to that. And happy gaming.
Bye.